let's begin. The lead up to India's first comprehensive data protection law has found new energy on Friday. The committee of experts chaired by former Supreme Court Judge B.N. Sri Krishna submitted its final report and a draft bill to the government. Let us imagine what would be different if this bill was enacted tomorrow. Companies and the government can no longer collect, store, and use your personal data with impunity. One feature that will change is the way in which our consent is obtained by the websites we visit, where the terms and conditions form of an online service is overly convoluted, and all it does is obfuscate or bore you. Even if you do agree, that company can't argue that they are shielded from liability because they sought your consent. These mountains of legalese will likely violate the bill's requirement that consent be clear, specific, and informed. Even when you do consent, and irrespective of what you consent to, both companies and the government will not be free to do as they like with your data. They must have a specific purpose for processing it, and they can only collect the data necessary for that purpose. This is a collection limitation. They cannot use or share it for purposes beyond what is necessary for the service purpose limitation. This means, for example, that your torchlight app can't ask for your location data. Even the government will need to demonstrate that any processing of biometric data is strictly necessary. In general, they will have to delete your data when it is no longer necessary to satisfy the purpose for which it is processed. While companies generally have to comply with consent, the bill outlines limited grounds on which data may be processed, as for instance to comply with the law or a court order, or where prompt action is necessary like a medical emergency. But here too, the collection and purpose limitations will apply, and once the purpose is fulfilled, the data will need to be deleted. If an insurance company is making a decision on your premiums based on personal data, it is their responsibility to ensure that the information they have on you is complete, accurate, updated, and not misleading. Similarly, the government cannot simply deny a person their old age pension because of an incorrect bank account number. They are now required to ensure the data is up to date. Under this bill, entities are required to ensure the quality of the data so that you aren't disadvantaged by inaccurate records. The bill also asks for an empowered regulator with powers over government and companies. Stop.